you take me through how, as a coach, you kind of try to rally your team from last night of this is exciting celebration champagne to, okay, we're still in the middle of a regular season BFA game tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think we addressed that this morning. When we started watching film, it's like that was great, that was awesome, that was a goal of ours, but now it's over. And it doesn't mean anything anymore. And now we got to continue to build off of the really good things that we did, continue to build consistency, continue to stack days, and we've got to refocus. We can't have a letdown after an exciting high.
You're the one delivering that message. How did you kind of relay it to yourself that, like, you were very excited. We could see you on the floor very excited last night, but then you also have to get into coach mode as fast as you can.
By the time I got on the plane, I was over it, right? It's like you got to get ready for the next. It's sort of the nature of compartmentalization, right? It's yes, it was awesome, it was fun. I wanted to celebrate it for them. They earned it. Happy for them. And then we got to go into the next. It's not the end goal. Certainly, it was a goal, and it was a great accomplishment for our team. But we got to flip the page quickly.
What are you seeing, especially in that second quarter, defensively getting better as you guys kind of focus on the floor more?
First of all, our initial positioning was better. We were where we needed to be, which allowed our point of attack defense to be better. We were disruptive. We didn't allow them to just move the ball like they want to move the ball. We made it passes difficult. When you do that, it disrupts timing too, and that was one of our goals. We made them take tough shots. We secured the defensive board. I thought our activity level was really good. I thought our communication was elite. Our execution was probably as good for 3 quarters as it's been all year. That's got to travel. That's got to be the standard for us.
We see Caitlin down there. Is there anything new about her status or day to day? Is she going to be able to play tomorrow?
No, she's going to be out tomorrow.
Is there any updated timeline in your head of when she could return this weekend, sooner after that?
I don't have anything in my head other than what I'm told. My goal has always been the same. Like, I don't want this to be something that lingers, that we come back too soon. We want to make sure that she is 100% ready to go and that we put her long-term health and wellness as at the forefront.
Nothing about it being a game time decision these last couple games and being able to rule her out today. Is there any extra kind of concern about just that little change in?
I don't know if there's extra concern as more of like, hey, let's just maintain perspective. She wants to play, and she's working to play, and she has been working to play. And I think after a few days, it's like, okay, we've got a little bit of time. Thinking 5 games before All-Star break, we've got a little bit of time. So let's just ease her mind, even though she's antsy, and let's do this the right way and make sure that we're ready to go and 100% when she comes back.
It's been different rosters, different coaching staffs in this series between Vegas and the Fever, but it's been at least 10 since Indiana has beat them, other than just being a good team. As a coach, or from your experience, could you put your finger on how that can be kind of a lopsided results in the series, and if there's any added motivation, I guess, to
I didn't even know that. So no, I mean, they're the next opponent right there, so they're the most important game. We let one slip away at their place, and we know that we have to be better. We've watched some of that game today so that we can make sure that we address some slippage and some issues that we had. I think we're a better defensive team today than we were the last time that we played them, even though it wasn't very long ago. I think we've gotten Sophie's back to moving the way that she's capable of moving. Certainly, adding Aerie was huge for us. And so no, we know what we have to do. We've just got to be able to execute it and do it consistently.
Was there any moment watching your players celebrate last night that made you particularly smile, or that will stick with you for a long time?
I think just the end, just watching, as the buzzer sounded, their joy. This is a group that really pulls for each other. They really rally for each other. They're selfless. They're good human beings. They've been working really hard. There's been a lot of adversity thrown their way early, and to see that connectedness and to see that joy and that happiness and the pride that they had in one another and accomplishing that is certainly something that sticks out of my mind.